So we're going to have all of the notes based off of the concert pitch of 432. I don't think I'm sharing this. Okay, all of the notes on the new scale are going to be based on terms of the concert pitch of 432 hertz. And thus, and the way to get all of the frequencies of all of the notes, we're going to be using this formula, f of n equals 432, not 440, 432 times 2 to the n minus 49 over 12. And so we're going to go all the way up from minus 20 all the way up to positive 88. So our first tone is in the minus 20th position, or basically if you look at, if you're looking at a vertical scale or whatever. So the frequency of the earth, for example, is the C tone, which is the minus 20th position on a piano scale. This, if the piano scale is since the piano scale is our reference scale, the minus 20th position will be C at 8 hertz. We're going to see how we got the 8 hertz. So it's going to go all the way up, minus 20, minus 19, all the way up to 0, and then, continuing on until we get up to 88, which is, the last key on the piano, the highest tone on the piano. So we go 432 for the minus 20th position, 432 times 2 to the minus 20th, minus 49 over 12. Okay, you should have that and do this for yourself. So you put a minus sign in front of the 20, minus 49, minus 69, divided by 12. That's negative 5.75. And so we go 432 times 2 to the minus 5.75. That's what this exponent is, negative 5.75. And so then in order to evaluate 2 to the minus 5.75, we can have on our calculator 2 with this caret symbol. If you can see that, I'm going to raise it to the power of 5.75. To the caret, you're raising it up to negative 5.75, and you're going to get 0.01858, so on and so forth. 432 times 2, well, it's already been evaluated. (432) times 0.01858. And you don't have to write all these digits out, but what you can do, once it's displayed here, you take the answer, which is all of these digits. I'm just going to write it this one time. Take all the digits on your display and then multiply that by 432. And you're going to get 8.027, etc. So that's how we get the frequency of the minus 20th note, which is the C tone. And it registers at 8.02714. 8 hertz. And the reason why I'm doing that, because I want you to write everything in terms of 7 significant digits. And that's exactly what I get here. And do likewise for the minus 19th, C sharp, minus 18, D, minus 17, D sharp / E flat, and on and on and on and on. So that's our first tone. I want everything in terms of 7 sig figs. Any question on this process? We'll just stay here so then we can map up after that. So N is going to be all of the positions from -20 all the way up to 88. -20 and -19, you're going to hit 0, and then you're going to count positive domain based on this vertical scale, just visually speaking.
Mr. Kelly.
Yeah.
Did you say the frequency will change when we get to 0, or will it stay the same, the 432?
All the frequencies will be different.
No, sorry, not the frequency. Like, well, the whole process will be the same throughout until 88. We're not only changing the N, right? The N value.
Right.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. I've already evaluated the notes for you at this point. That's why I'm at -20. I backtracked everything. So to answer the question, how do we know how to evaluate? So I looked at the first tone, which is on the 440 scale, which is A0, as we can see on the sheet, and it comes out at 27.5. Well, I did that tone again for 432. You'll see it comes out to be like 27. It's a little bit less. And so I just backtracked all the way down until I got to 8 hertz, because I want to see what note is at 8 hertz. And lo and behold, I see that that's C to the -1. So you don't have to do any special evaluations. I've already kind of done that for you. So all you have to do is just kind of go up. So you're gonna go from C all the way to the next C. Once you get to the next C note, that's going to be 0. See what I mean here? See what I mean? So we're all in the -1 octave right now. So we're going to go. Do you see what I mean, Arthur? We're going to go D sharp. Yeah, good. We're going to go D sharp to E flat. Yeah, Wi-Fi unstable here for a moment. So that's going to be -1. And you just do the -17 and go all the way up. So it's -16. And then that'll be E in the -1 octave, right? And so forth. So I'll just do one more, the -19, so that we can see that. So F of -19 equals 432 times 2 to the -19 minus 49, 12. So that's going to be 2 to the -5.667. I'll just do that. Two to the caret minus 5.667, and then 2 raised up, -5.667, becomes 432 times 0.01968, all that stuff. Or you can just take this stuff on the screen, now that you have it, and multiply that by 432, and you get 8.5, blah, blah, blah. I think I did 5.67, that's why mine is a little bit little bit lower. So let me be consistent with, yeah, let's do 2 digits after the decimal, 2 digits. Just keep everything consistent, because some people, 5.67 ain't gonna use them. 1 digit after decimal, they're gonna get all, all over the place. So we'll stay consistent. So we'll do 5.67. So we should get 8.48. So that will give us, and the display there, whatever that was, 0.19, yada, yada. So whatever this is, okay, that comes out to be 8.484840 for our 7 sig figs. And that's what I get here for my minus 19 C sharp. And do the same thing for D and keep going, counting up. Any
Mr.
questions?
Kelly?
Yeah.
So for the answers that we get here, we put it in the third column on our table.
Yes.
And it's the, each one, it's the same place that we got from the charts before, the piano keys?
Yeah.
Is it a new website or is it the same one that we printed before?
Same that you printed before, but we're just changing all the frequencies in terms of 432. So these frequencies are going to change.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, we're just calculating the new frequencies in terms of 432.
Thank you.
Sure. Any other questions on the process? So let's see, that would be the second guy. It's going to always be 432, where our concert tone is 432. Yep. So that's going to be our next project over the next couple of weeks. And we should be working on this until about the 18th. So hopefully we can, over the next 4 days, can finish this up by Tuesday the 18th. So we'll have a 20-point quiz on Tuesday. So we don't have any quiz today. So right now, what I would like us to do is breakouts and do as many of these calculations as we can. There's no questions here.
Mr. Kelly.
Yep.
So in Google Sheets, I plugged in the formula, so I did it for every like number, like -20, -19. Do I still have to show my work? Because I did all the calculations on this Google Sheet.
I would like you to show it.
Okay.
Yeah. I want to see she did the process all the way through. Yeah. Okay. So let's start on that.